Assalamualaikum. I am Mohammad Ruhul Amin Pradhan, Assistant English Teacher, Nallapara High School, Dilduar, Tangal. My dear student, you know, we are passing in a critical time. Now it is time of COVID-19. We all are in a critical situation. I suggest you, you must obey the rules of good health. I mean, hygiene, because life is very important to us. Now, I am taking a short discussion with you about narration, and I hope you will enjoy my lecture. It is my first lecture, and I will share with you next time. My topic is narration. You know, another name of narration is speech. Another name of narration is speech. In English, narration are two types. Number one, direct speech or direct narration. Number two, indirect speech or indirect narration. Here I have written a sentence. He said to me, I am waiting for you. If you notice at the board, the sentence has two parts. First part, outside of inverted comma, and second part, inside of inverted comma. Outside of inverted comma and inside of inverted comma. Every direct speech has a two part. First part is called reporting speech. It is reporting speech. Reporting speech. And second part is reported speech. Reported speech. Inside of inverted comma, it is called reported speech. Outside of inverted comma, it is called reporting speech. If you notice at the board, we find there are two subjects. First subject he, second subject I. It is reporting subject, it is reported subject. There are two verbs, said to and am waiting. Here, said to is reporting speech according to the name of reporting speech. It is called reporting verb, and I am waiting is reported verb according to name of reported speech. And there are two objects, me and you. Me is reporting speech, reporting object, and you is reported object. So you can easily find out reported subject, reporting subject, reported verb, reporting verb, reported object, and reporting object. Here, how we change narration or speech? At first, I have told you that narration are two types: direct, indirect. Direct narration, indirect narration, or direct speech, indirect speech. When we quote somebody's speech as he quotes, is called direct speech. And when we narrate it in our own language, is called indirect speech. So it is direct speech. He said to me, I am waiting for you. It is direct speech. We want to change it into indirect. How we can change it? You know, when we change narration, we have to change some certain things. At first, we have to remember that every verb may be changed. Every verb may be changed. Every subject, I mean noun or pronoun, may be changed. Adjective and adverb may be changed. So we must be conscious for noun, pronoun, verb, and tense. Tense. If we know tense, or we can identify noun or pronoun and verb, we can easily change narration. Look at the board. Here I have written a sentence. He said to me, I am waiting for you. We know reporting verb said to. In case of assertive sentence, said to is always changed into told if there is object. So we can write, he told me. He told me. Instead of said to, we use told. Inverted comma. Every direct speech remain in inverted comma. When we commit inverted comma, we must use that. That. But you know, here a short notebook. In modern English, nowadays, in modern English, most of the teachers and students who are well known in English, they are in opinion that they cannot use that in spoken English. In spoken English. In spoken English, in modern English, we don't use that. So, if you don't use that, there is no problem. And if you use that, there is also no problem. Okay. So, there is no mistake if you don't use that, and there is also no mistake if you use that. So, it is a simple method. Simple method. Okay, my dear student, I. We know I is first person. I is first person. I is first person. Again, my dear student, I always follow subject. Okay. First person always follow subject. First person always follow subject. I be I am waiting for you is a continuous tense. It will turn into past continuous tense. I am waiting for you. He was waiting. Waiting for you. Second person will follow object. Me. So, if we change the sentence, If we change sentence, he told me that he was waiting for me. He told me that he was waiting for me. Here we should remember that first person, if the noun or pronoun in reported speech always follow the reporting subject. Second person, if the noun pronoun is second person, always follow the object of reporting speech. And if the noun pronoun is in third person, there is no sense. If we want to know about subject, object and possessive form of noun, we should remember in this way: subject, object, possessive, or subjective, objective, possessive. For example, I, me, my, we, us, our, you, your, he, him, his, she, her, they, them, their. Which pronoun is subject? We must remember I, we, you, he, she, they. They are subject. And object: me, us, you, him, her, them. Possessive: my, our, your, his, her, their. If we consider it according to person, the first two lines are first person. First person: I, we, me, us, my, our. If the subject or object in reported speech remain in first person, they always follow the reporting subject. Second person, the third line is second person. You, your. If any noun or pronoun in reported speech remain in third person and second person, they follow object of reporting speech. For example, you follows me. And second person are you, your. The rest are third person. For example, he, she, they, him, her, them, his, her, their, or he, him, his, she, her, they, them, their. They are third person. If reporting speech according to tense, we want to discuss it according to tense. If we want to change narration according to tense, we have to remember some certain rules. For example, if reporting speech remain in first person in present tense or future tense, the reported speech will no sense. Will be no sense. If the reporting speech is in past tense, the reported speech will change into corresponding tense. For example, present indefinite into past indefinite, present continuous into past continuous, present perfect into past perfect, present perfect continuous into past perfect continuous. In case of past simple, in past perfect. And future future in past. In this way, we can change narration according to tense. For example, I want to share with another sentence. He says, to me, you can go out. He says to me, you can go out. If you look at the reporting speech is in present tense. He says to me. Reporting speech is in present tense. If we know a rule, if reporting speech remain in present tense or future tense, reported speech will no sense. So we can write, instead of says to, we write tells. Tells me. Instead of invert comma, we use that. If we don't use that, there is no problem. You, second person, follows object me. It is subject form, so we use subject form of me. I mean I. Next, can. There is no sense because reporting speech is in present tense. Go out. Okay, my dear learners, I hope it will help you a lot in this situation. In the world of COVID-19, you must take care of your health and study in your home and follow our online classes. If you have any complaint or any suggest or anything, you can share in our comment box. Thank you all. I meet you with next class. Thank you.